Yo, somebody showed up and tried to end him. Wait, did Nick Fuentes just say that he wasn't?
You're saying you're a white supremacist? I'm not a white supremacist.
Because I thought that, what?
Trump won that.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, but
it's a very political thing to say.
We also live in a free country where you can speak without people showing up.
This is getting crazy, folks. Which is why I don't play around. How are you guys doing? Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man, in which I appreciate you doing so. If you are following me on YouTube, make sure that you're following me also on the platforms you see above and below. Hit this thumbs up button right here. That way my content can consistently be recommended to you. I don't mean for y'all to hit it right there because some of y'all, I'm just being honest, y'all said, you want me to click the thing? I can't do it. It's a thumbs up and a thumbs down on the YouTube video you're watching right now, not the thing that showed up there. Anyway, and when you do subscribe to the channel, make sure you hit the bell notification in the process. That way you will be notified when I post a video. When you hit the bell, a little thing's going to pop, a little square box. Just click on all notifications, okay? All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to get into this. You don't know who Nick Fuentes is. I can understand it, but if you do know who he is, you know who he is. That dude is super controversial to where probably even me just saying his name or even doing a video on him right now is going to be an instant demonetization of this video because he's known as being a white supremacist. Now, I'm not calling him that at all. I said he's known as being a white supremacist, just like Trump is known as being a white supremacist and a racist and all that. I had the opportunity to actually sit and talk with Nick Fuentes at one time and other things that came up. Now, since then, we have reached out to Nick Fuentes to get a talk with him and all that good stuff like that. Y'all might get pissed off. That dude is a blah, 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 blah. Let me tell y'all something. If you don't know my channel very well, you don't know me very well. Nobody's going to tell me who I can and can't talk to. You understand? I don't care. It's just, see, this is what happens when you get into medicine. When people come into our clinic, hospitals, nursing homes, assisted living facilities, privately owned clinics, we really don't care who they are. We're there to treat them as a patient. They can, look, y'all, one of the hardest things we had to do is treat criminals, like coming in with the cuffs on, police them right there, gun right here on their side. You have to sit there and treat this patient while the police are standing there, right? So my point in saying is this. Nobody's going to tell me who I can and can't talk to. If there was a person right now who was a 99-year-old school grand wizard, sheet-wearing man, if I wanted to have a conversation with this man, I will have a conversation with the man. I don't care if he hate me. My point of having the conversation is not to sit there and try to say, why you hate me? Why don't you like? I don't care. I want other questions answered just to get a thought process in of why they think the way they do, how it came about, whatever the case may be. So what I'm saying that for is that similar things has happened to Nick Fuentes. Now, is he a white supremacist? He's been called that. But what's interesting is when he was asked about this in real time on Bodycam, he seemed to have said something else like this.
You're saying you're a white supremacist?
I'm not a white supremacist. I'm excellent. I'm not saying Fuentes.
I know. I kind of
white supremacist.
I saw that. Okay, but I mean, you know, this 2024 man, you make one bad joke and this happens, especially right now after Trump won that.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, but
it's a very political thing to say.
We also live in a free country where you can speak without people showing up.
Yeah.
And trying to hurt you.
Oh, I'm sorry. She's across the street. Yeah.
She's the one on her phone?
Yeah, she's the one on her phone.
What's the story?
Apparently, well, what I'm getting is this guy over here.
Y'all heard that, right? He said, no, I'm not. I'm Mexican. My last name is Fuentes. Anywho, the point of all doing this video right here, folks, is that somebody tried to come and end his life. And it is very, very crazy. It is creepy. He has been doxxed. Ladies and gentlemen, this video is not going to show any violence, YouTube, but it's going to show you guys how crazy people are. Check this out.
Nick.
Hey everybody, so I'm interrupting this real quick just to let you guys all know, those of you that have been asking how can you help and how can you donate towards the children to help children have Christmas, the ones that are involved under the mentorship of me, you can easily do it by donating to my PayPal or the Cash App right up there. And again, let me reiterate this, folks. I don't want you guys to feel any pressure. If you do, great. If you do not, great. I just want you guys to know that that window is open right there for the ones who keep texting me and the ones who keep emailing me. That way everybody else can see it as well. It does not matter because I make sure that the kids get taken care of anyway. But some of my subscribers who have been consistently and have been loyal in donating there, I know you guys always ask me to remind you to do it. So here is your reminder. And everybody else, to the rest of you, no matter what you do, whether you do or don't, I hope you guys all have a Merry Christmas. Yeah, crazy. Let me tell you something. You know how people say that saying, I may not agree with what you say, but I will support you that you should be able to say what you want to? I don't care what Nick Fuentes said. For you to dock somebody, show up at their home, brandishing a weapon, y'all, I'm telling you right now, had it on camera. I don't know if that was Nick Fuentes' camera or the apartment complex camera that he's staying in. But I'm telling you, if somebody was at my door like that, hollering my name, I look out that camera. Multiple ways of getting out of my home, multiple ways of getting out of my homes, period. Rest assured, the type of person that I am, oh, Lord Jesus. Sneaking around, I don't know, I'm just throwing this out there because some of y'all might not catch on to the sarcasm or the diversion I'm trying to do right now, but sneaking around on the side, whatever like that, while you continue to knock on my door. That's what I'm saying. 911, what's your mercy? Yeah, somebody tried to come to my house and come through my front door, and they're no longer breathing. It's all on camera. Now, y'all to be like, you would have probably went to jail, Todd, blah, 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 blah. See, that's what it is. Then what do you do? What if you would have went out to the side and, snuck around and got a good distance away? And it's all, I'm not about to say any of that. All I'm saying is this. I know what he said, and I know the things that he have said online have completely ticked a lot of people off, but that's the whole point of having free speech. You should be grown enough and mature enough to not act on what somebody think of you and words that they say. You should be smart enough. You should be smart enough to know if somebody is saying things to trigger you, trying to get a response out of you. And boy, did he get a response. But no matter what the case is, ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't matter what a person say. If somebody is not deliberately trying to come and harm you, threaten you, physically attack you, you have no reason showing up at somebody's house, brandishing a freaking gun and a crossbow and yelling out somebody's name as if you're getting ready to harm them. And now what's crazy, that person that y'all seen in the video, they went on into somebody else's home, allegedly, and end up killing that person's pet. Now I'm a big dog lover. I try to say dog and big at the same time, and it didn't come out right. Dig. I'm a dig dog lover. My furry baby get taken away. You are too. Just saying. He is no longer living. And then also allegedly, this is a suspect that is wanted for homicide. So they say allegedly, right? So anyway, folks, the big thing is that up in a city like that, up there near Chi-Town, which I don't know if Nick Fuentes is, but I'm quite surprised if he's not armed. Now, he did put out a statement and he said that he's going to have to move, uproot everything, and he's going to have to pay for security and all that for protection because of things like this, folks. People are getting completely out of hand. If you cannot handle things that people say to you or about you, about anything else on social media, you need to stay off of social media. You are not going to be able to be on social media, especially a platform like X and even like other platforms as well, like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. And you're going to find something that you can see that will offend you. Okay, you're going to find something that people are going to say things on the internet that are going to offend you. You have to be mature enough, smart enough, adult enough to not go and want to harm somebody because you don't like what they're saying to you online. Well, I know y'all say words have consequences. I understand it, but no matter what, that does not give you a right to go and try to physically end somebody's life because you don't like what they say or what they had to say about you, period. Or because of who they voted for or who they didn't vote for, period. I would advise you here in the great state of Illinois to get your FOID card and conceal. And should something like this happen, you have every right in the world to defend yourself. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you guys all think about this. I know it's going to be a lot of y'all out there. It's going to be mixed. I told you I'm a pretty middle person. I get why some of you guys will say, yeah, that's what he gets. I know some of y'all going to say, no, it's not right. I'm not saying either way is right or wrong in how you guys are thinking. But I am going to say no matter what, you have no business showing up at nobody's house getting ready trying to end their lives because of something that they said. You need to be grown enough to be ready to get past that stuff like that. So I know it's going to be conflicting things, which some of y'all can agree with me. Some of y'all can disagree with me. That's completely fine. That's what this open dialogue is all about, right? Let me see what you guys got to say in the comment section about this, all right? Don't forget to do what you guys see in that cloud right there, if you would, please. And the next video that I will be doing in chronological order, most likely is going to be up here. You already should know what this is going to be. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, praying every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.